Hey guys, welcome to the unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy S3. I'm excited to unbox this today, for this is one of the most anticipated Android phones of 2012 and a true successor to the best-selling Android phone of last year, which is the Samsung Galaxy S2, and arguably one of the fastest Android phones of last year still, and personally one of my favorites. There's a lot to talk about with this phone, so let's just get into the specs while I'm unboxing this phone. So the big deal about this version is the 1.4 gigahertz quad-core Exynos processor, and it is available in 16, 32, or 64 gig configurations with SD card expansion, so you can get up to 128 gigs, which is crazy for a phone. It's got a removable 2100 milliamp battery, Bluetooth 4.0, NFC, HSPA+, 8 megapixel camera, 1.9 megapixel front camera, and it's got a lot going for it. So let's just go ahead and unbox this and start. All right, let me just pull this open, and there is the device. So wow, right away you're gonna be able to see that it's dominated by that 4.8 inch 720p HD AMOLED display. Not super AMOLED, but it is still rocking a 1280 by 720 resolution screen, which is 306 ppi, covered by Gorilla Glass 2. So we'll see what the Pentile Matrix display has. And even with the Galaxy Nexus, I was never really able to tell too much. But at the same time, I know a lot of people were looking for that Super AMOLED Plus display on the new Galaxy S3. But we'll put that screen to the test. All right, here's some junk that you'll never need. And here is the micro USB to USB for data and charging. And we have some Samsung earbuds, some white in-ear earbuds, and they usually sound pretty good, so that's a nice addition. All right, and here are some different inset earbuds, so if you have some bigger ears or small ears, you can adjust to that. And here is the large, I believe it's a 2100 milliamp battery, and it's a pretty large battery, but it probably needs it to juice that huge screen and that quad-core processor. And here we have UK plugs here. I never usually take these out of the box because I don't use them. I have so many chargers, but it does come with that. So let's just go ahead and put all this stuff to the side and take a look at the device. Okay, and it is a nice looking device, very light, and you can see here, let's just take this back cover off, and there's the 8 megapixel camera. It features 1080p video recording at 30 frames per second with burst mode, zero shutter lag, and you can take pictures while shooting video and much more with it. And here on that side is the volume rocker switch, USB, micro USB, and MHL, and there is your power button, and up top is a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack with a noise canceling mic and single flash, 8 megapixel camera, and your speaker. So let's just go ahead and take this back cover off. Very glossy, very plasticky, just like Samsung usually does. Kind of disappointed in that, but there's not much you can do with Samsung with the plastic build. There is the micro SIM slot and the micro card expansion, micro SD expansion, up to 64 gigs on that. So let's go ahead and put the battery in and click this back cover on. And it goes on pretty easily there. And let's go ahead and fire up this display. I'm excited to see what this display looks like. And let's take that sticker right off. There it is, Galaxy S3 GT i9300. So let's see how fast this thing boots up. And look at that notification light. That's pretty cool. That's just like the Galaxy Nexus, how it's hidden. So that's pretty neat. And that is a multicolored LED, so it will feature different colors that you can set. And let's try to set this up. And no, and we'll just try to skip through this. Let me go ahead and put my name in. And the keyboard is comfortable. And Dropbox, you do get 50 gigs of Dropbox storage with the international versions. For it looks like the AT&T and Verizon versions will not be getting the 50 gigabytes of Dropbox space. So that's kind of unfortunate, especially that the AT&T version will only be coming with 16 gigabytes. But since you have micro SD expansion, I don't think that'll matter. So let's go ahead and look at the device size against the HTC One X. This is the international HTC One X, and you can see that the size comparison is nearly identical. And put them side by side, and they are both extremely thin devices. And you can see that size comparison wise, they're very close to each other. And HTC with that nice matte back and unibody construction, but it does not have a removable battery or SD card expansion. And they both feel pretty heavy in the hands or very sturdy in the hands, but I think the HTC still has a better feel with the device. And both of the displays are great. I almost want to say, well, I can't say quite yet, but the HTC still has a really nice screen, so I want to put these two up against each other. And they're very snappy, both of them, and they both have quad-core processors, so I want to put them against each other and see how they fare against each other. And you can see, if you're afraid that the Samsung Galaxy S3 is too big for you, then you can see right here that this is the Xperia S, which is a 4.3-inch smartphone. And you can see that they are not that different in size, really, except for the width. But, I mean, the Galaxy S3 looks anemic compared to this Xperia S. The Xperia S is very thick. Still feels good in the hand, but it's much thicker than the Galaxy S3. And you can tell right there by size comparison. So the Galaxy S3 feels really good in the hand, and I don't think it'll be a problem for size for most people. The 4.8-inch screen, I think, scares some people of how big it might be, but I don't think that's really going to be a problem. It feels really good in the hand. So first impression so far, it seems very snappy, very responsive, and let me try to get a close-up of this screen here. See, look at how razor sharp that screen is. I really cannot tell the individual pixels on this display. It looks very good. The colors are very snappy, and it really does not have that crazy color saturation that the AMOLED displays have before. It's more natural on the side of colors. So you can see right here that it is running the Samsung TouchWiz Nature UX, and that is built off of 4.04 Ice Cream Sandwich. So you do get the latest version of Android. So you can see that the app drawer and the widgets are integrated into one. So that's nice to see. Their flagship running Ice Cream Sandwich. And you can see it's very responsive so far. And the home button is very clicky, and it feels nice. And you do have the two capacitive buttons on the bottom with the menu in back. And you can see there's nice transitions in between. So let's just go into the settings there. You have a bunch of options, and we'll go into that in detail. But you can see right there is 4.04 Ice Cream Sandwich running on the Samsung Galaxy S3. So there's a first quick look in comparison, and we'll do much more coverage on the Galaxy S3. Subscribe today, and thumbs up on the videos, and I thank you for watching, and thanks for the support.